have Yuling with us from Polygon, who will be running the workshop on building with Polygon. If you have any questions, please post them in the chat. You are also welcome to keep this discussion going after this workshop in the Discord channel that Polygon has, that all of you hackers can interact with. And without further ado, I'll let you, Yuling, introduce yourself and take it away.
Thanks. Hi, everyone. It's absolutely a pleasure to be here. So I'm just gonna share my screen really quick. And then we'll just get started. So it's absolutely a pleasure to be here with everyone at this hour at HackMoney here at ETHGlobal. So then first I would like to start with Polygon. So then we all know that in 2017, because of CryptoKitties episodes caused major network congestion, and then there's a very poor user experience, and which apparently is going to be a roadblock to the mainstream adoption for Ethereum. And that is where Polygon comes in. So basically, Polygon solves the pain points like high gas fees and slow speed associated with blockchain without sacrificing on security. So then with that said, I would like to quickly go over this solution to Ethereum scaling, the architecture with everybody. So hold on, let me just, so the font is okay, all right. Okay, so how does this look to everyone? Okay, so then I'll just assume that everyone is able to see the font well enough. So so basically here, as we can see, there are there's a three-tier architecture here. So we have here staking and Plasma smart contract on Ethereum, and then we have proof of stake layer, and we also have a block producer layer here as well. So then the bottom one is thematic or Polygon sidechain, and then the top, as we can see, that is Ethereum mainnet, and then in the middle we have this checkpoint layer. So Matic or Polygon maintains a set of smart contracts on Ethereum, which handles the following: staking management for the proof of stake layer, and also delegation management, including validator shares, and of course Plasma contracts, which includes checkpoints and snapshot of the sidechain state. So basically for our block producer layer here on the Matic sidechain, which is an entity responsible for aggregating transactions into blocks. And block producers are periodically shuffled their committee selection on the validation layer. So in durations terms, we call as a span in Polygon. And so then blocks are produced at this layer. And this sidechain is also EVM compatible. And so then blocks produced on this layer are also validated periodically by the validation layer. So we call it Hamdall nodes in Polygon. and a checkpoint consisting of Merkle tree hash of a set of blocks on the block producing layer is committed to Ethereum periodically. So then, just for every few blocks on the block producer layer, that's where our POS validator comes in. It basically validates all the blocks since the last checkpoint. And also it creates a Merkle tree of the block hashes and publishes the Merkle root to the main chain. So then at this point, we've got the checkpoint feature, which is very, very important for two reasons. So for one is the ability to provide finality on the root chain, which of course is Ethereum mainnet. And it's also able to provide proof of burn in withdrawal of assets as well. So then for this specific part, we will cover in a moment as well. So then because of this solution, we are able to provide fast transactions and with the finality of transactions on Ethereum mainnet, we're able to provide secured transactions. And then with our POS nodes, the validators, and also the block producers as well, we're able to ensure decentralization as well. So then that is the architecture. And then we're going to see problem solved. So hold on, let me just do this much better. Awesome. So then, there are like a few problems that Polygon or Matic in the past, that's what's called, was looking to solve. So one is that we know that there's no one-size-fits-all scaling solutions. So it just depends on the need for each specific project. Some may need to use layer 2 solutions, or some may just use a sidechain solution. So then there's like no one size fits all. And then new innovation in scaling makes the old one obsolete. Just take Matic's scaling solution, for instance. Originally, Plasma was implemented for our scaling solution, but then not long we realized that just with this 7-day challenge period, when user wants to exit the sidechain, it basically poses an issue to a lot of the DeFi projects, right? So then now Polygon is able to provide Plasma POS hybrid solution. And then there's no formalized framework that offers multiple solutions. So then it's clear that there will be like a spectrum of different scaling options in the future. And so then Polygon's framework combines the best of Ethereum's secure chains, which includes L2 alligators, and as well as the standalone chains or sidechain, into a multi-chain system. And so then instead of being an Ethereum killer, we look to promote and to solve the scalability issue in the space. So then let's look at Polygon's solution. So then we call this Swiss Army knife for Ethereum scaling. And as you can see here, it basically the purpose of this is to let the developers decide which solution to use, and it just combines the secure chain and also standalone blockchain into multi-chain system here. So similar to other scaling solutions like Polkadot or Cosmo or Avalanche, for interoperability of different blockchains. But with this structure, it has a few major upsides. As we can see here, Ethereum being the main hub to connect everything, it basically just offers benefits from Ethereum's network effect for its strong community of users and devs, and also supports of EVM, as well as Solidity as well. So then, just with a long history of serving as reliable base chain, it's very hard to replicate, and also it just takes time to build an ecosystem like this. And so then just with this solution, we are turning Ethereum into a fully fledged multi-chain system, and just really let the developers define which one is the best to suit their projects. And so then the next slide is about history of Polygon, and also the power of Polygon as well. And as I mentioned, Polygon started in 2017 in the heat of the network congestion issues caused by major projects in the space. And of course, it only got worse, like in 2020 with the DeFi hype. So then with Polygon's solutions, within 2 years, top 20 blockchain project worldwide got on board. And so then we are providing multiple scaling solutions. So Matic POS, the hybrid POS plasma chain. And also we provide Polygon SDK as well, just for the developers to be able to interact with our POS chain easily. So, so Polygon is one of the fastest growing dApp platforms, and as a leading scaling solution with over 10 billion worth of assets at this point held on the network. As we can see, the market cap as of now is beyond $15 billion. And so then we have over 400 dApps on board, and we have over 1.3 million user wallets, and daily transaction is over 6 million as well. So I think so then, you know, just Polygon is becoming what we call a Swiss Army knife for scaling, and it's able to accommodate different projects' needs in the space. And we have a large, potentially growing developer community as well. So let's see. These are a snapshot of our key ecosystem enablers. So then so a lot of major wallets are able to support Polygon, and also our partner Chainlink, DIA. And so then there are stable coins that are onboarding Polygon as well. And then major DeFi dApps, Aave, and quick swap, and then there are gaming apps as well, and then there's NFT app as well. So and also there's meta transaction support from Economy gas station network. And all right, so then I wonder if there's also Polygon. Yeah, so basically those are different dApps currently integrated to Polygon. As you can see, the list is really just growing every day. And there's DeFi, there's NFT and gaming, there's DAO, and also we're able to see wallets currently support Polygon, and then of course oracles as well. And so then for dApp tooling, we have all those listed. So then the fact that Polygon is EVM compatible, it basically just means if you are an Ethereum developer, you're already a Polygon developer. There's really nothing new for you to learn in order to interact with Polygon or to deploy your smart contract on Polygon. So with that said, I would like to quickly go into our demo for how to integrate or how to deploy onto Polygon. Okay, so then the first thing I would just like to share how we deploy through Remix, and then we do deployment through Truffle. And so basically, I'm just going to show a very easy basic smart contract Remix. Let's see. Okay, so this is a very straightforward counter smart contract, and in order to deploy it, so first I'll just try to deploy that in Ethereum testnet. Just move this out of the way. Okay, so all right, so I just want to confirm this transaction. Okay, I wonder what is going on here. Let me just try. Creation of counter pending. Okay, this is a little weird, but then just to quickly go over what I'm trying to show here. So basically, like when we deploy this in Remix, all we have to do is to select the network that we want to deploy to, and so then the first I was on Goli, and so then just to deploy this counter smart contract, and sign it. Okay, so this I need to circle back afterwards, but then in order to deploy it on Polygon, we basically just have to switch the network here, and we just need to switch back to a testnet Mumbai here. So, and just to add this into MetaMask, it basically is very straightforward. And we just need to go to settings. We go to network, and then we do add network. And so then this is a RPC that we need to specify based on the docs that we have on Polygon's site. And so basically, if you just go to develop, and you will be able to see network details menu. And then for the network, you will be able to see Matic network as well as its testnet here. So then we could just put all the information here in MetaMask. And so then just to quickly show you. So then this is pre-configured, but you can just add a new network here with RPC, and then the network name. It's a Mumbai test network, and with the RPC URL. So we basically have a few public ones offered here, and you can also get the dedicated free RPC URL from those RPC providers, and with the chain ID for the testnet being 80001, and then symbol, and also we have a block explorer for Mumbai as well. And then you do save, and you will have this Mumbai testnet configured in your MetaMask. And that's how you do with Remix. So basically, I just wanted to share quickly about my first encounter with Polygon, and it's actually back then it's called Matic, So it's also at ETHGlobal hackathon. We basically did a supply chain tracking dApp, and literally, I think it's just like within the last hour before we're scheduled to present to the judges, and we were still trying to wrap up the testing of the smart contract. And I remember our UI guy volunteered to VentureForce to explore the possibility of migrating to Matic, simply just for the sake of adding another tool sponsor label to our project. Because back then we didn't know very well about it was still called as Matic back then. So then 5 minutes afterwards, he came back and he's like super excited and said that we just need to plug in a few lines of code into the truffle config file, which I'm going to show you next. And so then we need to request Matic coin on Mumbai testnet faucet, and that's it. And then that was exactly what we did. So then, you know, he was apparently our team's hero on that day. And of course, we all loved the smooth experience because of that, to interact with Polygon. And so then, let me just quickly check if there's
Thanks, Yuling. Thanks for sharing your story too with the ETHGlobal hackathons. A lot of actually, like 1inch, which is one of the presenter tier sponsor as well, like is a project that started at the ETHGlobal hackathon, and a lot of projects that have people in different teams that have joined used to be part of these hackathons. So it's really great to have it firsthand again.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're running out of time here. I know there is like a few questions in the chat, or not that many. One was, does the contract have a compiler warning?
Oh, let me see. Did I overlook that? Oh, wow, time just flies. I actually still have like a few things to cover, but I guess we're running out of time. Like the best part is still not yet covered.
Well, I mean, if you can do it in less than like 3 minutes, we can, you know, extend by five minutes or something. Otherwise, yeah, we can. We'll have to cut it off because we'll have other workshops after.
Got it. Okay. All right. So then I don't think I'll be able to cover them all. But then just a quick few things. As I said, so you know, just the experience that we had with deploying our dApp to Polygon with Truffle. It is just to add those few lines of code, and that was it. So basically, you will be able to find out those information on Polygon doc, and also so yeah, so I won't be able to demonstrate this, but that's basically all you need in terms of configuration, and everything else is the same. And I was also going to talk about
I think actually, I just realized, Yuling, if you have like 5 minutes, if you want to cover,
okay.
Like I said 3, but like I realized like we have a little bit more, like we can deal with like 5-6 minutes. Like if it can make a difference in like showing the right things, go ahead.
Got it. Thanks a lot. Okay, so then I just want to quickly go over like 2 different ways to interact with Polygon. So then one, of course, is to build a dApp and to remix and deploy your brand new smart contract, or Hardhat and Truffle are also supported. And the second way is that if you already have a dApp, you could use Matic as a faster transaction layer, and so then, you know, just to get all the tokens like ERC20, ERC721, and ERC1155 mapped to Matic network, and then just deposit your asset to Matic, and then you will be able to do transfer Polygon with near zero gas fee, and then you will be able to withdraw them from Polygon to the mainnet as well. And our JavaScript SDK Matic just handles all the heavy lifting for you. And so then connecting with Polygon Network via RPC, like all the public ones, as I said, you're able to find them on the doc. And so then, just for today's workshop, I will share the links afterwards to the community. So then, as we're running out of time here, but if you want to follow along, you can always follow the instructions on the link. And then if you have any questions with them, please feel free to reach out in Discord. So then as well, just for Mint NFT today, it basically is like something else that I want to show you guys quickly. Hopefully there's going to be some time. Okay, so let's basically just do bridge Mint NFT today. All right, so basically this one, it is very neat in the way that we don't have to have user go to MetaMask every time to switch to different network, just with a single click here. So for example, I'm currently on, let me just switch really quick. So I'm currently on Ethereum mainnet. So then just with a quick click here, I'm able to switch. And so then there we go. And then they're able to just do operations without having to manually switch this. So then that's just a great way to reduce user frictions here. And this feature is actually provided by MetaMask. And then, if I'll also just share the information as well. And we also have network agnostic feature as well. And that's basically available on the doc. If you just look up economy, you will be able to find a lot of information there. So I'll just quickly show everyone here. Okay, so basically this one is able to have user interact with dApp without having to worry about paying gas fees. And so then we have like two different different implementations here. So one is economy. It basically is a relayer infrastructure and ready to use. And then as you can see here is a dApp user. And basically it's able to just get its signature and other interaction details to the relayers here. And then relayer is able to send signed contract transactions to a blockchain and then pay for the transaction fee on behalf of the user. And so then, we have this framework available, and there's a economy relay hub as well as user contract wallets. And through that, it's able to call the destination contract. And for the user to interact with the dApp, the experience is just like a Web2 app. So then they don't have to worry about the logistics. And then there's another implementation here. There's another way, which is to for dApps already support their native meta transactions. So the Biconomy relayer can directly talk to the dApp contract and do not need any user-specific contract involved here. So then this is the infrastructure here. And then just to be able to integrate with Biconomy, there's a SDK provided for this purpose as well. So then I may not have the time to show you guys, but there's an NFT today, which is a perfect community dApp that we did. And so basically just with my current accounts, let's say on a mainnet, right? So then just with like 0 ETH here, I will be able to mint NFT on Matic. And I didn't have to switch network in this case. It would just do behind the scene for me at this point. So let's see if we are able to get some time to do this. Okay, and I would like to connect wallets, and I want to see MetaMask, and now it's connected. And so then I will be able to mint NFT. And then we got JSON data uploaded to IPFS. So then for this network, and it's currently minting at this point. So then, just for the network agnostic feature, we basically expect user to know how to add custom IPC and the details in the Web3 providers that they use. And they don't need to know the transaction is going to blockchain or not. And they don't need to know if it's going over to a different layer. All they need to know is a Web3 provider where they will be able to sign the messages, and no gas is needed at this point. So then you will be able to see now my NFT is minted successfully, and I will be able to look at my transaction here on Polygon Scan, which is a Polygon Explorer in this case. So then that demonstrates the network agnostic feature provided in Polygon. So then the time is actually tight. But then the last thing is Matic.js. It's a cross-chain asset transfer libraries that we provide. And so then there are a few simple APIs that the users can just use directly to interact with Polygon. So basically, just from mainnet to Polygon, it's handled, as I said, by Matic JS SDK through approve ERC for deposits and deposit ERC. Those two, and so basically those two calls will happen on the main chain, and then transfer tokens to deposit manager that logs the asset, and then the token is able to mint Polygon. And then with withdrawal, Polygon needs to burn the asset first, and then to return the transaction hash to be checkpoint to do verification. And then after that, the mainnet is able to present the transaction hash for burning. And after that succeeded, it's able to have the asset exit Polygon into Ethereum. Okay, so then I think that's all I needed to cover today, and thanks a lot for giving me time to cover those stuff. And as I said, I will share the related links after this workshop. And should there be any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Yuling. Yeah, everybody, please join the sponsor channel where Polygon is. So sponsor Polygon in the Discord channel. I know some questions are here, but please post them there, and Yuling will get to them, or someone else in the team will get to them. Thanks again for this super great workshop through all things Polygon. It was super interesting. Have a good rest of the day, Yuling, and thanks everyone for joining.
All right, thanks. Bye.